Well, hello, my YouTube family. Yes, it is late, but yeah, I was speaking to Pop, and normally, when I speak to Pop, I don't come up and do a video. What time is it now? 7:04, people. I don't know if y'all be able to see that. 7:04, and that's my baby right there. I'm charging, as you can see. 7:04, and I'm doing a video. Go figure. Yeah. So this is a newbie. And I love it a lot, people. I love it a lot. I lined it with my Milani, and this is in Great Crush, I do believe. Yep, Great Crush. You can't really see that. It says Great Crush right there. I don't know if you can you see that? Great Crush. Lined. And filled is my new Urban Decay. This is in Vice. I think it says Vice right here. I don't know if y'all see that. That says Vice. And this is Vice. It's got the little sparkles in there. I don't think you can really see the sparkles all that much. I mean, it's a shiny lip gloss, but you don't see, like, there's not falling out of glitter or anything of that nature. So, that is Spice. Yes, it is, people. Yes, it is. Spice. Me like it. Oh, me like it a whole hell of a lot. And it goes with the purple that's in my shirt. Yes, indeed, do. Okay, so that is Lips of the Day. And, yeah, we had our meeting. And the meeting was going smoothly up until the end. And I said, here she comes. She's going to come directly at me. Oh, and one last thing I'd like to cover. About the boardrooms and the situations that's going on with that. Nancy, you have to be more on top of, and then 3, not 1, not 2, 3 people jumped on her ass to defend me. And all of them barked at her and said, it's not her fault. We're the ones that are responsible for. I just sat there and I looked dead at her. I was just looking dead at her. I sat back in my chair and I let them defend me. I didn't ask them to defend me, people. What? All 3 of them came to my defense. Yeah, it's really not her fault. She's just trying to. She even sent us an email stating that, there's going to be conflict. She's always. And the woman next to me, love her to death. She seems to like me a lot, and I like her a lot. She's the one that usually hangs out at, like, if her boss is the one that usually does Cinco de Mayo, and we did, like, just hanging out after work. It's her boss that does it. And she really likes me too, and I like her just as much. Came to my defense. And she's like, yeah, as a matter of fact, she emails us to let us know ahead of time that there are going to be conflicts. It is up to us to correct the situation, and if we're not on top of it fast enough, she's the one that gets stuck with the conflict. And all 3 of them. I was like, I just sat there. I looked at them at first, and then I looked back at her. And I just sat there and I stared at her. And she must have felt the raise, because all of a sudden it was like, oh, well, just make sure, and she's just fiddling. Just make sure that, you're on top of it. And everybody's like, but she isn't on top of it. Like, what more do you want from her? People, when I tell you that was the surprise of a lifetime for me. No, bitch, you think I'm always in the wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing my job and not everything is, dictated to you all the damn time. Oh, but here she comes. After the meeting was all banging the table and everything. After the meeting was all said and done, she went back to her desk, and I had to give her the rest of because it's the end of the month, so I had to give her the bills of where we placed our orders. And I don't know, maybe she didn't like what she saw. You see when the orders come in, so I don't see what the problem is, but all of a sudden she calls me. And every time she calls me, I see her name on my screen, on the phone. And I said, hello. The next time you're placing orders, before you place any orders, uh, give me the list of what you're going to place before you send them out, because I would just like to look that over. I said, okay. Click. No, first she said, the first call, she said, the next time you're placing orders, CC me on all the orders. I said, okay. Click. Then like a minute later, you know what? Just give me the list before you send it out to so and so. Just give me the list and let me just go over it before you send it out. I said, okay. Like, bitch, what are you looking for? Are you thinking that I'm ordering things that I'm not supposed to be ordering? You get the bill. It literally is the itinerary of everything. It's itemized. The bill is itemized. So you know everything that I'm ordering. What is the problem? What is the problem? And Michelle Smith, that's right, I called you out. About the whole ink situation. Oh, guess what didn't come this morning? Oh, yeah. The whole magenta toner that she wanted ASAP, it never came. It got delivered to a New Jersey office somewhere. So when the person who is my contact called me early in the morning and he said, you're going to hate me. I said, please tell me that the inks are on their way, that the ink, the magenta toner. He goes, they sent it to the New Jersey. I said, we don't have an office in New Jersey. Where is it going in New Jersey? He said, the truck left to go to New Jersey. I said, oh, that's great. I said, that's just great. What are you doing? So I said, you know what? And I'm talking to him. And I'm really kind of, I'm lit. I said, you know what? I'm going to transfer you to the person that you need to speak to, the one who's been waiting for the ink. I'm going to let you speak to her. And I transferred him over. And Pitbull answered the phone, and she goes, yes. And I said, this is so-and-so. He's the one that we placed the orders with the toners. He's got to tell you something. And I just hung up and let her speak to him. And I hear her saying, well, why can't you just bring the inks from where you work at? I fell out. When she said that, I fell out. And he must have said something, 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 something. And then she said, well, okay, fine. That's just fine. Okay. Okay, well, thank you very much for explaining it to me. And she hung up. Didn't call me back. Didn't say, oh, Nancy. I didn't say a word. But when my supervisor came back to her desk, because this whole time, me transferring the call to her and she's speaking to him, my supervisor was away from her desk. And they sit directly across from each other. So when my supervisor came back, I hear Pitbull going to her and saying, Nancy just transferred the call over, transferred the person that she has the contact with over at such and such, where we order our supplies. And he was very apologetic, very sincere in his apology. And he just promised that he would bring the inks, the toners to us tomorrow morning. And, he even made me feel bad that and I'm listening to all of this hoity-toity nonsense bullshit. And I'm going, had it been coming from me, I would have gotten attitude up the wazoo, which is exactly why I transferred him to speak to her directly. So you don't think that Nancy's making up shit or Nancy's lying or whatever they want to assume. They can make an ass out of their own selves now. And my supervisor didn't call me. She didn't say anything to me. Oh, but you tried it. You tried it with me at the meeting. And I didn't have to say a word, and 3 of them jumped to my defense. Sit down, bitch. Just sit down. Sit down. You're trying to catch me at doing something wrong. Why? What kind of warped, twisted pleasure do you get out of that? I don't understand. I really don't get it. I really just don't understand. But now she wants me to, now she wants to super micro manage all the orders, which is why I can't order like 3 toners or whatever. It's enough that I ordered 2 of everything that's supposed to be coming already. Pitbull is going to get her inks, and she's going to have her backups in the closet. Because I don't want to have to go through this nonsense again. Again. And you know it's going to happen. You know she's eventually going to run out of ink again. Now you have your backups sitting in the closet. I don't want to hear, Nancy, did you order? Bitch, look, it's there. Okay? Just take a look. Just take a look at it again. If you can't see it straight away, avert your eyes back and forth. You will eventually see the inks and the toners are there for your pleasure. So get up off of me. Get up off of me. I just don't. But now my supervisor wants to micromanage everything that I order. Here's the thing. Remember that big ass order I was talking to you about a couple of weeks ago? I said I ordered everything big. She might not have liked the total of that bill, but guess what? We are well stocked now. So there's not going to be another big order like that because we've got everything. And when I see things going low or we're really running out, that's when I'll order like 1 or 2. But I ordered, 5 or 6 of them already. So we are well stocked. So whatever little things that are really kind of, really coming to the low, like coffee, because they drink coffee intravenously. And her boss, which was not in today, supervisor's boss, there's a French roast that he must have. And I swear this man drinks like 5 or 6 cups a day. And there's only 28 pods in those box of Keurig boxes. There's only 28. So I would order like 3 or 4 boxes for him. And then they would just sit there in the supply. But I bet she doesn't want me to order that many anymore. So I'm going to wait until he gets to his very last box, when that box is open, and then I'm going to place an order along with everything else. Because there's another attorney who drinks like a Starbucks brand, and he drinks it intravenously as well. And I give him 3 boxes. But now I'm going to wait until he gets to the very last box, and then I'll order 1. So if he starts asking me, well, why are you just ordering 1 from now on? I said, well, my supervisor, she has to look over everything, and I don't think she wants me to order more than 1 of, a certain thing anymore. So if you want me to order more, you may want to speak to her about it. Enough of the bullshit. Enough of the bullshit. You want to try to boomerang me? I'm going to throw that boomerang right back. It's going to go right back to you. I know it eventually comes back to me, but it'll hit your head before it'll come back to me. And I will eventually just catch it. Okay? So she's not going to see another huge order like that because I've got everything already well stocked. And yeah, it's trickling a little, but not to the amount where we don't have any A, B, C, D, or E. We've got enough pens for a new girl, because she got a thing about pens. Her and one of the other attorneys, they've got a thing about pens. So I stocked up on pens galore. So I'm not going to be ordering any more boxes of pens. So if she thinks that she's going to see an order of, like 3 boxes of red pens, 3 boxes of blue. No, I've done that already. You've already paid for it. So now you'll just get, whatever. I'll write out a little order of maybe 5 or 6 things. 1 of this, 1 of that, 1 of this. And then I will give it to her. I will forward it to her. And she can okay it all she wants. Or tell me, no, we don't need that. No, we don't need. You're going to say, no, we don't need that. And then when that person or somebody comes to me and says, how come we don't have, talk to so-and-so. Talk to my supervisor. She didn't want, I had it in there, but she didn't want me to order it. So, no, boo-boo. I have to wake up a little bit earlier. Just going to have to wake up a little bit earlier. Not by much. Just a little bit. I've already placed the big-in order. So, that's already said and done. Now I just have to kind of keep track of what is, what is getting low, which not much is getting low now because, like I said, we're well stocked. Now it's just little trivial things like the coffees. The coffees are little trivial things. But I'm going to wait until everybody gets to their last box, including her boss. I'm sure he's very happy when he opens the cabinet and he sees like 4 boxes already there. Then he can drink to his heart's content. But, hey, your chickie poo, she's micromanaging what I order now. I'll give her something to micromanage. Oh, I'll give her something to micromanage. But here's the good thing, people. Here's the good thing. She will not be in tomorrow. Thank you, sweet Jesus. I wish I could say tomorrow and Friday, but she'll be in on Friday. But at least I have a day. I'm not even going to bitch and moan about it. At least I have a day that I will not have to be around her. And she will not be around me. So I can do my work in peace without having her walk back and forth, walk back and forth, walk back and forth. I don't know why you need to walk back and forth so much. Why you need to walk back and forth so much? Why? I'm keeping up with the dishes. I'm keeping up with keeping the kitchen clean. Why you need to walk back and forth so much? I don't understand. Okay, people, so that is it. That is all. That was the meeting. Okay. I can just, at least I'll enjoy tomorrow in peace. Thank you, sweet Jesus. In peace. Okay? That's it. That's all I have for you. 3 down, 2 more to go. I'm hanging on by a thread, people. I'm hanging on by a thread. Because, every now and then, Indeed.com calls my name. I'm just saying. But I really would like to at least be in here for a year. A year. And January is at an arm's stretch away. January 2018. The 23rd of January 2018 will make it an exact year. So please, Lord Jesus above, let me just make a year, and at least I'll have a year under my belt, and let me just move on from there. That is all I have to say about that. Okay, people, so that is it. That is all. Let me know what you think. I have to say, though, that it's a gloss. So it does fade eventually. It doesn't really stay potently dark. If I keep talking or whatever, drinking, eating, it's a lip gloss. So you're going to have to reapply. And, it's a great shade. I love this shade. I got something on my screen. Okay. But I love this shade. It's a great shade. Me like it a lot. So, I like it. It's not sticky. Excuse me. It's not sticky and it's not tacky. It's very smooth. Very smooth. And, it's not on the street corner hooker shine. My voice just cracked. But it gives a nice, office-friendly shine, which I like. So, there you have it. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think about everything, especially these. And I will talk to you tomorrow. I know it's kind of shocking that I still did this after 6. But here I am. Okay? I love you. Mwah. Bye now.